I want to give a special shout out and a big thank you to Naked Pastor. Now, the reason I'm going to make this as a little bit of a video is I want to get it onto another site where there is some fundy Christian misogynist, yeah? And obviously I can't just put cartoons or pictures on, it'll have to be part of a link. The chances are he'll delete the link anyway. But this says it all. Naked Pastor posted this about 40 minutes ago UK time. I'll read you the text, might as well put it all in as part of the same thing. Have you heard of Butker's speech? Basically, he thinks women should be homemakers who belong in the kitchen and not pursuing a profession outside the home. There are levels of danger to this, from the least dangerous to the more dangerous. Personally, keep it to yourself and within your own home, if your wife agrees. Publicly, Butker did. He expressed his views, but it's more dangerous because he has influence and may motivate others to enforce this ideal or idea outside their homes. Politically, if you have power and enforce this, we're in for the Handmaid's Tale land. I remember when my mum got a job, she was always a traditional homemaker up to that point. I came home from school and the first time my mother wasn't there. How sad and how heartbroken I was. I felt deserted and abandoned. I sometimes wonder if the root of this idea of keeping women at home includes a deep and unconscious fear of being abandoned by our mothers. You know, I wonder if for some men it does. Bear in mind I was born in 1958. The world was a very different world back then. But post-Second World War, the role of women in society had become increasingly evident. But I wonder if some of these particular men, especially men who preach this stuff, have sort of maternal abandonment issues. Look at the two frames in the cartoon. I think it's so brilliantly expressed. There he is with his beard and his robe on, and he's standing at his microphone in his pulpit, yeah, and he's saying, women belong at home in the kitchen. Then switch to the other pane in the cartoon, which I think is kind of makes the point. There is a baby sitting on top of a washing machine and crying, I want my mummy. And that's what he's seeing. Women belong at home in the kitchen. What I thought I saw makes an awful lot of sense, doesn't it? There is such misogyny I see in some Christians. I'm absolutely horrified by it. But I wonder if that's because they have some sort of psychological problem, some kind of deep-seated need, maternal need, that they are not having fulfilled. I wonder if that is why.